You're at a point where everything feels like it's crumbling. You've poured your heart and soul into your dreams, yet all you're met with is resistance, failure, and fatigue. You start questioning everything. Is this really worth it? Am I even capable of achieving what I've set out to do? You feel stuck, frustrated, and on the verge of quitting. But listen, this is not the end of your story. It's merely the test before the triumph. Every great achievement in history was born from a moment just like this. A moment when it would have been easy, almost expected, for the person to quit. But they didn't. They kept going. And you too are at that critical junction. Let's get one thing clear. You were not made to give up. The fire that once ignited your passion is still burning. It's dim right now because of exhaustion and doubt, but trust me, it's not out. Just because you can't see the finish line right now doesn't mean you aren't getting closer to it with every single step. The pain you're feeling is not here to stop you. Pain is a catalyst for growth. It's the universe telling you that what you're aiming for is massive and it's going to demand everything you've got. Do you think the path to greatness is easy? Do you think those who reach the top didn't suffer through nights of doubt, fear, and pain? Let me tell you something. Those who succeed in life aren't the ones who had it easy. They're the ones who learned how to turn their pain into power. They understood that pain is temporary, but the pride of overcoming is forever. Every ounce of pain you endure right now is sharpening you, preparing you for what's ahead. You're being shaped into someone capable of handling the success you crave. The pain is your advantage. It's what sets you apart from those who quit. Most people will back down the moment they feel discomfort. They'll retreat into their comfort zones and settle for mediocrity. But not you. You are built to handle this. You are wired to withstand more than you think. So use the pain. Let it fuel your desire to rise above and prove to yourself that this is just a temporary setback, not a permanent defeat. Let me paint you a picture. Imagine you're digging for gold. You've been at it for hours, days, maybe even years. Sweat, dirt, and frustration have become your companions, and you're tired. You're about to give up when, just a few inches deeper, the gold is sitting there, waiting. That's exactly where you are right now. The truth is, most people quit right before they strike gold. They stop pushing just when they're on the verge of a breakthrough. They abandon their dreams because the journey feels too long, too hard, too impossible. But success doesn't come to those who give up. Success comes to those who keep going when everyone else stops. You've come too far to quit now. You've invested time, effort, and energy into your dreams. And if you walk away now, all of that goes to waste. But if you keep pushing, if you just hang on a little longer, you will break through. Persistence is the bridge between where you are now and where you want to be. It's not about being the strongest or the fastest. It's about refusing to stop, even when every part of you wants to quit. Now, I'm not saying this journey will be easy from here on out, but what if I told you that struggle is part of the process? What if you could start to see struggle as a sign that you're on the right path? Every struggle is a lesson in disguise. Every obstacle is teaching you something you need to know for the next level. Maybe it's teaching you patience, maybe it's resilience, or maybe it's the importance of focus. Whatever it is, embrace it. This struggle is shaping you into the person who can handle the dreams you're chasing. You aren't fighting against the struggle, you're growing through it. Think about it this way. The hardest part of any journey is climbing the mountain. When you're deep in the climb, every step feels heavier. Your legs burn, your lungs scream for air, and your mind tells you to quit. But when you reach the top, the view is worth every grueling step. The struggle, the pain, the doubt, it all fades away in the face of victory. When the going gets tough and you feel like quitting, I want you to stop and remember why you started in the first place. What was the fire that ignited your journey? What was the vision that filled you with excitement and purpose? Your why is the anchor that will keep you grounded when the waves of doubt come crashing in. It's the reason you got started, and it's the reason you'll keep going. Hold on to it. Let it remind you that this journey isn't just about the destination. It's about becoming the person capable of reaching that destination. Often, the darkest moments come just before the dawn. When everything feels like it's falling apart, that's when you're being tested the most. That's when you're being prepared for the breakthrough you've been working toward. Success isn't something that happens overnight. It's built brick by brick through small, consistent actions. Every step you take is a step closer, even if it doesn't feel like it. Every failure you encounter is a lesson that's bringing you closer to mastery. Every setback is a setup for a comeback. There's a version of you in the future, stronger, wiser, and more fulfilled, who is looking back at this moment and thanking you for not giving up. They're living the life you're fighting for right now. They're experiencing the joy, the success, the fulfillment that you've been dreaming about. But they wouldn't exist if you gave up today. Your future self is counting on you to keep going, to push through the doubt, to rise above the fear, to refuse to settle for anything less than your dreams. The path might be hard, but it's worth it. Every step you take now is an investment in the person you're becoming. The question is, will you let this moment define you, or will you define this moment? You are not done yet. Your story is not over. In fact, it's just beginning. So, keep going.